And not only do you have a legal responsibility to your guests, you also have a legal responsibility to help ensure the safety of your co-workers and yourself. However, accidents do happen. Machinery can go wrong, and people can be careless. Even in the best-run establishments, fires can occur when you least expect them. Any member of staff who does not know what to do in a fire emergency is not only a danger to themselves, they are also a potential danger to guests and other members of staff. Therefore, it is essential that you are aware of your hotel fire procedures and your own individual duties when a fire alarm is sounded. Wherever you work in a hotel, you can play an important role in helping prevent fires by always looking out for any potential fire risks as you go about your day-to-day job. If you identify a risk, you should either report it or remove it if you are able to. The first, although we should not call them a problem, are gas. Any fire in a building can be potentially dangerous for the people inside, but in a hotel it is even more dangerous, as guests will not be familiar with the layout and will not know where the escape routes and exits are. Add a little smoke and darkness, and a recently awakened guest can quickly become disorientated and not know which way to go. The same goes for any visitors or contractors working in the hotel. So, clearly marked and obstruction-free escape routes are vital to helping guests find their way out of a hotel.
There are different types of fire extinguisher designed to tackle different types of fire. It is important to get proper training, as using the wrong type of extinguisher can be potentially dangerous. You do have to know what you are doing before you use one. The most common extinguishers are water, powder, foam, carbon dioxide, and wet chemical.
They are all relatively easy to use, but they can be heavy. So care does need to be taken when lifting and carrying them. They all work by pulling a pin, aiming a jet at the base of the fire, squeezing a trigger, and sweeping the jet from side to side.
Once an alarm has been raised, your fire coordinator, who may be the duty manager or the first head of department to respond, will implement the evacuation. There are many ways of organizing an evacuation and detailing the actions that staff should take in the event of a fire. Some hotels use a fire card system. Fire cards must always be available in the fire file at reception. Some hotels may have a different fire file for days, nights, and weekends that takes into account the different risks and staffing levels that arise at different times. The file should also include assistance sheets that list the details of any guests or staff who may need assistance in an evacuation. The appropriate fire card will list what actions should be followed.
The chances of everyone surviving a fire are higher if the process and procedures are followed quickly and efficiently. An emergency is not the time to discover that you do not know what you are supposed to do. Remember, in case of fire, always raise the alarm, evacuate the building, call the fire service, and only attack the fire if it is safe to do so.